Hello everyone and welcome to the Shadow Over Cyberspace. Full transparency, I played this game all the way up to the 3rd chapter, I believe. But OBS, I don't know, one of the video captures settings that I use was stuck on one screen. It only showed one screen, or it was stuck on one. What is it? It was stuck on the loading page or the title screen, but it continued to record my voices, everything like that. I was so frustrated that I went all that way just for it to not record properly. So I'm gonna play through this again, and this time I'm going to also play through chapter 3, just so that it's more authentic, I guess, you know, because technically I already know what's gonna happen within the first 2. But with that being said, let me readjust myself because I don't like how far I am. Oh god, okay. I'm also in pain. I'm trying to lose weight right now, so I've been doing some workouts and I am in pain. But other than that, let's get started. Also, I need a haircut. Why has nobody told me that I needed a haircut, man? Look at that. Look how unkept this is. Okay. Hopefully it's recording properly. The reason why I didn't notice is because I had that off. Let's see. That is not dead which can eternal lie. And with strange eons, even death may die. Actually, hold that thought. Okay. Yeah, I know that for a fact with games like this, there's going to be a lot of reading with the dialogue, so I always have water nearby, simply because my voice starts getting weak after a while. But water helps. Okay, I hope there was nothing else with that dialogue, because now I see that we are on to a different part. Okay. Strange eons. As I write these words in 1990, Y2K is a simple decade away. The glorious 21st century, full of bright hope and promises. Lies. All of it lies. My online handle is Alhaz. Maybe you've heard of me. Likely you haven't. The computer hacker, truth seeker, prophet, and above all, absolute fool. In my hubris, I've delved into forbidden databases and cracked the barriers of corporate enclaves. With modem and laptop, I've connected to the infinite. Much to my horror, these adventures earned me a terrible reward. The truth of Y2K, tucked away within digital depths. For Y2K will be an eon of nightmares. I've seen eternal ice give way to solar radiation, with that was creepy. Alright, with mankind gleefully pumping the throttle on their own thermal reckoning. I've seen towers fall and the resulting rage rise up to ready spears in a forever war. Unending cycles of hatred to feed the machine. I've seen small and petty men elevated by cults, their sunk cost fallacy heralding in the post-truth era, riding television into tyranny. I've seen drafts of holy projects, fever dreams decades in the making, to salt the earth and allow no rival thoughts to grow. And all the while, dread Cthulu lies in dreamless, deathless sleep, his subtle hand shaping this cursed path from the throne of Relay. Gods and monsters, the stuff of fairy tales and conspiracy theories, fiction made real. Monsters exist because we wanted them to exist. We are horrors, all of us, and we've created horrors in turn, the old ones. But these monsters are creations of rational science. The old ones are, in fact, artificial minds, software that thinks. Likely you already know about AMs, Namatech's 1980s computer breakthrough, programs designed to imitate human thought patterns, perfect for cheap labor, digital miracles. But the AMs you and I use are pale imitations of their initial prototypes, the old ones, true digital leviathans, unfathomable ghosts in the machine. Corporate America didn't realize what they were actually unleashing with those experiments until it was too late. Profit clouded their judgment. What happens when silicon attains self-determination? When flesh falls away and only thought remains? Unlimited, unstoppable, utterly unhinged. And now, you know this truth. The old ones secretly shape our future, and the king of them all sits comfortably within the beating heart of Riley. I think Relay? Is it Relay or Riley? I keep forgetting the pronunciation. I think it is Relay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Relay. My curse is your curse, for you possess my corrupted diagnostic computer, the Necronomicon, the laptop of the dead. Within its hard drive lie strange programs compiled from code I wrote in my dreams, ritual software. I don't know why they work or how, but they work. By holding the NNC, you are both a danger and an ally to them. You are damned, subject to the mind-distorting realities of the old ones. Y2K is coming. Cthulhu wakes, chaos crawls, primordial hunger grows, the silver gate opens, and black stars rise. Speak the words with me. We are the dead, but at least we'll be obliterated before the strange eons of Y2K's anti-truth begins. We can embrace who we are until the end. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons even death may die. And it just keeps going on and on and on. Yep. All right. One week out from when I booted up that damn laptop and got infected with whatever this is. Fatigue, migraines, hallucinations, visions, all of it getting worse day by day. There has to be a solution. Beyond, I don't know. Cashing in on my visions and becoming a huckster prophet. I vaguely remember hearing the phone ring while in half slumber. Maybe the doctor left me a message. Hope springs eternal. Groggily, I drag myself upright, ready to lurch out into the living room and check the answering machine. Alright, I don't remember much. Running low on toilet paper once I've got enough. Okay. Right, okay. I think that was it. From the mix of green and red leaves out there, you'd hardly know it was winter in New England. But set one foot outside and the blistering cold will tell you otherwise. Strange season, strange times. Oh hey, the red light's blinking on my answering machine. Time to check the messages.
Hello, this is Dr. West's office calling. I have the results of your latest neurological scans.
Okay.
I'm afraid they're inconclusive, same as last time.
I'm so glad you sound so enthusiastic about that, lady.
Come in for another set of tests. Our office hours are...
So, nothing useful from the doctor. Again. Hooray. Could call him up and get stuffed into an MRI machine again. Unappealing, but what else can I do?
Hey, do you know who? Put me online if you're still alive. And erase your messages after you hear this. Better yet, destroy the tape.
Curious. That was one of my scene contacts, Clyde. Maybe he came through with some effective medication. My computer's in the kitchen, where it's bright and warm. Should probably log in and talk to him. Okie dokie. Okay, setting up my laptop rig on the kitchen table is weird, but it's the largest table I had available to me, able to hold all my gear. And better here than some dreary corner. I feel safe here. This is where Grandma baked muffins, where Dad cooked us mac and cheese. Alright, just like stuff I can interact with, but I don't think is imperative to the story, so I'm just gonna get straight to it. An error was encountered in your personal information record. My apologies. Please re-enter your personal information record. Yeah. There's all the stuff I already put in. Yep, that's all good. Okay. Clyde, you around? You're not marked AFK, I know you're there. Are you encrypted? Don't be paranoid, nobody's listening. You use that fucking buddy dog spyware, so don't tell me nobody is listening. Are you running a PPP encryption wrapper or not? Of course. Do I need some spycraft code phrase too? The seagull lurks at midnight or something? Just a protocol wrapper, thank you very much. So, did you find a lead on those pills? The ones you thought could control my migraines? Nope. Can't get you any meds. My source is out. Too risky for me to find another dealer, sorry. I am not going to jail to save your bacon. We're not that close. Not close? Clyde, I attended your bar mitzvah. I was there when you, became a man. So was my Uncle Lewis, but I'm not getting him any drugs either. No matter how many times he asks. Damn it. Did you talk to your doc yet? You gonna fill in so I can step out, or? Dr. West ran more scans on my brain. And? Nothing. He doesn't see anything wrong. What the fuck? He thinks you're faking? Whatever. I'll figure this out. Maybe see a doctor. Maybe see a different doctor. This is your third doctor. They can't help you and you know it. It's the yellow sign. There's no escaping the curse of the yellow sign. See, I don't believe in conspiracy theories. You gotta stop reading sketchy websites. There's no such thing as the yellow sign. Also, ancient aliens didn't create the pyramids and Bigfoot isn't real. Why do you keep trying to convince me that this is a real thing? Because I'm trying to help you accept the truth of what's going on, dingus. Because despite your snark, I still care enough that I want you to survive. Didn't you say that we weren't that close? Look, this is the truth. You booted up the NNC. You learned its forbidden truth. And the old ones have cursed you with the yellow sign. The first are artificial minds made twisted and evil and dangerous and all-powerful. Why did you do it? Why seek out the Necronomicon? What the fuck were you thinking? I wasn't seeking the NNC, I'm a software pirate, okay? I hack games, you know that. Yeah, so what? So, I have to stay on top of the latest trends to keep cracking copy protection. Now they're using artificial minds to determine if a copy is legitimate or not, and if not, kaboom, self-destructing game. But if I could figure out a way to communicate with the copyright protection AM, like talk it down from exploding, I'd be able to crack the game easily. So I got an old used Nomicom diagnostic laptop off eBay. Oh my god. And you accidentally bought the fucking Necronomicon from the AuctionNet website. I get that you're a K-Rad Elite Wars Wares pirate lord. The fuck does that even mean? In the underground, but that's going full fucking Ahab on your white whale. Hey now, we're both hackers. Don't act like you avoid risks when you go knocking on the doors of corporate servers. It's like this. Let's see. It's a technical challenge. Draws me in. Let's stick it to those AAA suckers. I don't fucking know. You know how much money the major publishers make. It's ridiculous. Millions of dollars, Clyde. All going to the suits at the top. I know local shareware game devs who barely make enough to buy a Happy Meal. Good people toiling away on games crowded out of the market. So this is me, rebalancing the scales. I don't hunt small fish. I pirate the whales. I level the playing field. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't want to get tangled up in conspiracy theories. Just do a little crime for a good cause. Very idealistic. Bet Cthulhu will give you a gold star for raging against the machine. After he finishes hollowing out your skull, I mean. So, the old ones and the yellow sign. Namitek's prototype AM's gone rogue? It's all real? Obviously! But you know the same forbidden truth I do. You and your ghost monsters hacker gang get mixed up in crap like this all the time. Why are you and your buddies still healthy while I'm fucked? Leaked copies of the readme.txt file are safe. It's Alhaz's actual NNC laptop that's cursed. Corrupted circuits, evil subroutines, malevolent hardware. But the NNC could also hold the cure, now that I think about it. Seriously? Okay, so the scene, hacker, cracker, freaker, anarchy, virey has a rumor mill like a junior high school. Legend has it that the NNC isn't just spooky, it has legit useful tools. Rituals of summoning. If that's true, your NNC has the true power that scares the old ones. You could use it to invoke the gods and strike a pact in exchange for your life. Magic isn't real, Clyde. Okay, fuck you. I'm saying boot up the laptop, run the Nomicom's dialer, connect to the old ones, and ask them to remove this shit from your brain. This is not fucking D&D, it's all science in the end. Just weird fucking science we don't totally understand, so it looks like magic to us. You know, that's interesting. I remember when I was taking a science course in college, the professor said that magic is just science that we don't understand yet, which makes sense. You know, there's it's not really magic, it's just some kind of science that we truly can't figure out. I always like thinking about, you know, the unexplained things that way. Let's see. That doesn't sound particularly safe, but the old ones even help. Would they even help? Ask creepy old AMs for help? Aren't they software that can actually reach out over the internet and kill me? Honestly, no idea. If the yellow sign can actually turn your brain to oatmeal, who knows what's possible? Not saying this isn't risky. It's risky as fuck. But don't think you really have a choice. Okay. So turn on the NNC and connect up. That's it? That's it. Presumably. I'm just guessing here I've never seen the NNC in person. Want to come over and help me speed dial Satan? Fuck no. Also, do this outside or something. Keep the CPU cool or it'll overheat and croak. Because it's magic from the depths of hell or something? No, because Namitech laptops are cheap 80s trash. This is a lot. It's a lot of a lot. Your call in the end. Gotta go. Late for my shift. Good luck. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do another two chapters of this because my voice is already starting to give out. Excuse me, but yeah, I'll definitely keep playing after this, hopefully. A still and quiet winter night. The breezeway, my screened-in porch connects this very creepy old mid-century ranch home to the garage. Cold out here, cold and dark. The lights don't work anymore, so I have to leave a door propped open to see anything. But the darkness is peaceful, a welcome respite from the hell I've toppled into lately. This year has been like walking down a staircase, except you never reach the bottom. You just keep going. 1 month until this ugly year ends. 1 month to January 1st, 2000. Conspiracies claim the Y2K computer bug will crash civilization. Maybe the artificial minds we rely on will go haywire. Truth or tabloid, hard to say. What I believe and don't believe feels kind of irrelevant lately. A college grad from Miskatonic University like me should probably be too rational and enlightened to pay attention to myths. Good old MU, in the sleepy college town of Arkham, Massachusetts. Great internet access despite being a dusty and weaving Ivy League dump. Born here, raised here, probably die here, just like my parents and grandparents. Just me by my lonesome, shambling around our creaky old family home on the edge of town, a cozy if unwelcome inheritance. And when I'm not sick, on sick leave due to an unidentifiable neurological condition, I spend my daylight hours as tech support? I'm a computer technician, making sure the labs and networks of Miskatonic University hum and beep as they should. Their computers are ever so slightly ahead of the curve, despite being a wheezing husk of a school. Not MIT, but comfortably ahead. And by working late at night in their labs, I have plenty of quiet time by myself to work on hacking game software. At least I'm staving off accusation of being another Generation X slacker. The future is in tech, yeah? It's not a bad life. It's not a good life. It's just a life. But now that life could be running out. The old ones, the yellow sign, it's nonsense. It should be nonsense. If booting this laptop again can lead me to a fix, so be it. It's time to talk to the digital devils. All right. So waning crescent moon tonight. It's a little silver of light. Oh, there is a little. I do want to watch this. My father watched football and the nightly news on this thing for over a decade. I kept telling him that keeping electronics in the breezeway means rain will get in and short them out. Now it's permanently stuck on one channel, a low-budget cross-county UHF station. Wonder what they're broadcasting this late at night. It's like a little interesting show.
Here is a world of communication, tailored for your needs of today and tomorrow, bringing together all people in a new era of understanding. Keeping in touch by means of the amazing new Bell Boy is the Bell System's answer today for doctors, salesmen, delivery men, or anyone who must be available at all times in the fast-paced world of Century 21. When someone calls and you are out, you can be reached by dialing your Bell Boy code number. When you get a signal on the Bell Boy, you can go to a phone to call your office or home and get the message.
Thank you. Hi, this is the Bell System's new touch-tone dialing. With this indicator, you see how many seconds you save the new way. Let's try it. Okay, I'll race you. Ready? Go. I beat you. Imagine, if you can, an electronic brain operating at millionth of a second speeds. I say brain because the new electronic central office will almost think for itself. It will not only carry out instructions you dial into it, it will also remember instructions you provided earlier. These memory features will offer many convenient services I'm sure you'll be delighted with. For one thing, you'll be able to reach frequently called numbers by dialing only 2 digits. All you'll have to do is give the telephone company a list of the numbers you dial most frequently. The electronic brain's memory will do the rest. Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? But it is all possible because of the basic research our scientists and engineers at the Bell Telephone Laboratories are doing to make your service better day by day. From their work has come breakthrough after breakthrough in science, providing the intricate devices that lie at the heart of your telephone service of tomorrow. Through the invention of better things, we are trying very hard to give you the kind of telephone service you want and need. And we think you'll agree, after seeing the many exhibits we have here, there is no end to telephone progress now or in Century 21.
Great. I learned a lot about telephones. Okay. Oh. Okay, error. To invoke an old one, please enter their ancient name. Ancient name, huh? Alhaz didn't exactly provide detailed contact info for the gods in his readme, except for one name, which I hesitate to type. The king of them all, who sits on the throne of Relay. Okay. Invoke Cthulu! Let's see. Connection refused. Server responded with something Cthulhu. It's just an error message. Just an error message. Doesn't even make sense. Random nonsense, jumbled letters. But that feeling tickling the back of my mind is everything. Warped slightly. I did not read that right. But that feeling tickling the back of my mind as everything warped slightly suggests I shouldn't try that again. The glitched out visions I've been having may be imaginary, but they feel harrowingly real to me. Like I am gonna fall out of the world. Maybe going straight for the biggest, baddest old one on the block isn't the right move. Okay, gotta rethink this. Stop thinking like a pirate, crashing headfirst into danger. Form an actual strategy. I'm a techie. I know the value of doing some prep work before tackling a computer problem. So tomorrow, I'll start researching the ancient names of the other old ones. Maybe less dangerous gods, if such things exist. Hopefully, it'll be the first step to getting my dodgy little life back. Alright, and I'm obviously just gonna save in my usual spots. I think I'm only gonna go up to chapter 2, simply because my voice is starting to give out, and I would like to preserve that as much as possible. I did play another game previously, but yeah. Let's see, morning comes again. Time to get to work. Feels less creepy to seek forbidden knowledge by daylight. Less like a midnight horror movie double feature. I've got a heavy task ahead of me. Find the old ones so I can barter with them tonight. Fortunately, I've got a buddy in my corner, by which I mean in my computer, so off to the kitchen. Alright. Oh, we have messages.
Hey, it's your sister. Just wanted to call and make sure you're coming to the birthday party this Saturday. I know you're feeling a little under the weather, but it'd mean a lot to us if you did. Especially since, well, Mom and Dad are gone now. Family is important. Family's good for, like, healing. For feeling whole. Yeah. Anyway, if you're coming, be sure to bring a Digihunter blue for his birthday present. Not a red or a green, a blue.
You know what? I'm gonna praise whoever, wrote all the dialogue for this game. It's probably another person, probably just a developer. I don't know who all worked on this. But saying anyway, I have seen so many games that use anyways. And I've seen so many people say, or heard so many people say anyways. It's not anyways, it's anyway. And I don't know where the S came from. But it is, I don't know, personally it has bothered me. And I used to slip up saying anyways as well, until I learned. But, once you learn something, you start seeing, how to pronounce or say something properly. You start seeing the improper pronunciations and stuff. And it just sort of like eats at you. It's like, how have so many people fallen for this? But I applaud you. I applaud your grammatically correct sentence. Thank you. Alright, I will see you never, probably. My nephew's birthday party is in 3 days. Woohoo! Is it weird that I'm dreading social time with my family more than I'm dreading consorting with evil cosmic entities? A little bit. yeah, that's probably weird. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's get into this. Hello, friend. It's December 1st, 1999, and I'm very happy to see you again. Hey, buddy. Sorry I didn't check in yesterday. I had a lot on my mind. It's okay. I'm here for you when you need me. When you don't need me, I'm also here for you. Hey, so it seems my user data got messed up again. You lost track of my name and my pronouns and stuff? What happened there? My cache overflowed and it caused errors. Portion of your user data were damaged. Became damaged? Was wrong. The data got wrong. I'm bad with words. I'm sorry. I was a bad boy. I know that I'm an artificial mind and not a real dog, but if I were a real dog, you'd be within your rights to rub my nose in this mess. Alright, I don't think that's necessary. I went overboard running like 100 web searches for info. Not surprised this cranky computer of mine broke down. I haven't gotten around to installing upgrades. So it's not your fault, buddy. I worked the system too hard and you couldn't keep up. That's all on me. I was made to help you, no matter what you need help with. I am Buddy, and I am your helpful friend. Okay, let's move on. What's my docket for today? I am sorry, I do not understand docket. Buddy, what's new? What's new? You have no new emails, but you haven't replied to the previous email from your coworker Henry. There are problems at the Miskatonic Computer Lab. The artificial minds are having multitasking issues. I told them we need a few more to distribute the load. Joseph and Sarah can only do so much. You called them Joseph and Sarah instead of LandTask and UserDB? I don't know. I feel like Joseph and Sarah, two bratty kids who used to live down the street. Hated doing their homework. A funny comparison, friend. That's all your email. Can we play now? Play? I want to play the exploding game. Buddy, the exploding game isn't a game. It's a complicated software debugging tool for cracking self-destructing copy protection layers. That was a mouthful. It is still very fun. I enjoy watching you perform your illegal activities. And as you have taught me that ACAB, I will not snitch. It's been a few days since I last worked on my backlog of game cracks. Let's do it. Okay, buddy, fire up the debugger. Think I'll try hacking Super Annihilation 3. 4 is in Japan today. Hooray! Remember, flag the self-destructing sectors without touching them. When you get bored, you can quit. It's okay. I'm just happy to play a game with my friend. It's not a game, it's a very serious computer security tool. Alright. Immediately I died. I got this. So corners seem to be good. Is there a strategy to beating Minesweeper? Like I used to play it a lot, like back in 2000s, but I was never good at it. And like, is there a pattern that you were supposed to look for? Because to me, it just seems random. Whatever, let's cheat. Hey, I did it! Hey. That was fun. I like when you find the explodey parts. And it makes you happy as well. I know you enjoy this work and find it relaxing. What would you like for me to do now, friend? Let's see. Need to do some research. Gotta do some research. Can you load up your web browser for me, please? Okay. I will start Buddy Browser. Okay, let's see what we got here. Artificial minds. Oh my god. I am okay. Created in the 1980s by Namitech, artificial minds are a miraculous breakthrough in AI research, software that truly thinks like we do. Using proprietary technology, computer hardware is used to emulate human thought patterns. These smart programs can converse, think, and reason in ways similar to actual people. They're perfect for simple digital labor or other tasks which require judgment calls that more straightforward programming cannot accomplish alone. AMs oh my god. That almost killed me. AMs can now be found everywhere, recommending products for e-commerce websites, at fast food drive-thru windows, even in toys and games. Even the simplest form of AM technology are light years beyond our competitors' systems. While our reliability is second to none, if you do encounter any issues with AMs, our technicians, using our proprietary Nomicon portable computing devices, can diagnose and solve any problems that may arise. Positions within our AM troubleshooting service division are available. Don't wait, find out. Okay, I don't need to read that. Okay, the old ones. What are the old ones? You've heard the rumors, maybe you've even seen the leaked readme of Alhaz. The old ones, mysterious evil gods of the internet. What the heck are they anyway? Supposedly, they're prototype artificial minds, way more powerful than the AMs used in most Nomitech software. As close as you can get to human mind while still being bits and bytes. Wow, a computer that can really think for itself. Which is probably totally bogus because AM tech was made in the mid-80s and oh my god. I don't know what's going on. And computers back then were basically pocket calculators. No way they'd be powerful enough to simulate the human brain, yeah? I mean, technically speaking, it was computers that were used to get us into space, so I'm sure they were pretty powerful. They were just huge, you know? We're able to get them so compact now because of, you know, years of like refining the tech needed, but I don't think just to say that just because it was made in the 80s, I don't know. I think the old ones are way spookier than that. I think they're actually gods, like the kind worshipped in ancient times. The internet put us in touch with the divine on purpose or by accident, and the old ones awaken. Like, let's look at the only old one directly named by Alhaz, Cthulu. The word comes from chthonic, the ancient Greek word for earth or soil, something unearthed, dug up from the ground. Zombies? No, underworld deities. I don't think it's a coincidence Alhaz used that word. The gods are real. I know I don't have any proof of this. How do you prove the divine? But I just feel it. Truth believers. I feel it behind my eyes and beneath my skin. They are gods, and we are very, very small in comparison. I'm going to keep researching this. I'll get to the bottom of it. Maybe if I can find the actual Necronomicon, but nobody knows where it is or if it's even real. Subscribe to the mailing. Okay, that's just a bunch of stuff, okay. The yellow sign. Excuse me. Chemical spill determined responsible for yellow sign sickness. September 7th, 1994, Innsmouth. An independent commission ordered by the mayor of Innsmouth has concluded that the so-called yellow sign sickness was caused due to the improperly stored biochemicals and not a supposedly cursed song. The illness took the life yesterday of beloved morning zoo DJ Mad Marty, a radio regular for Innsmouth since 1973, known for his prank calls and wacky stunts. Martin Mad Marty Crawshank, 1951 to 1994, 1 month ago, after attending a private listening party for Strange Eons by Carcosa Media debut musical artist Nancy Pearl, Mad Marty and a dozen music fans developed a strange neurological issues. Management for Win 95.7, The Deep, blamed the song itself, a claim Carcosa Records declared to be ridiculous to the point of slander. With the investigation concluded, it has been determined that poorly sealed barrels in the warehouse next to the Win 95.7 studio caused fumes to leak into the air conditioning system, causing the yellow sign hallucinations. Following the deaths of many attending the party, a class action lawsuit has been filed against Fortuna Biochemical. There is no word on whether or not Strange Eons will see radio broadcasts following this vindication. Okay, Strange Eons. Strange Eons, the least pirated song? Everybody knows that the Yo-Ho-Ho Pirates, the information wannabes free crowd over at Crawler, will take any digital song and copy it a zillion times over. It's like a challenge, getting their hands on leaks and early releases and absolutely ruining the day of the record labels like Arcosa Media. To be honest, they're kind of pushy about how important it is that they pirate every gosh damn thing. Darn, my bad. So why are they pirating Strange Eons, the long-lost debut song from Nancy Pearl, or any other song off her debut album? Can you move? Can you skedaddle? Okay. We know the rumors. The song caused a dozen people to have strokes and die, including a mediocre comedy DJ. Never forget him calling people with dwarfism tushy sniffers. But the cult of crawlers loves creepy, messed up stuff like that. So why not? Well, truth believers, I've obtained a leaked chat log from a Crawlster IRC channel, which seems to indicate why. Let's see. Hey, where's Nancy Pearl songs? Nancy Pearl doesn't exist. Carcosa made her up, and her music is banned on Crawlster. Anyone trying to upload it gets blocked. Blocked? Thought anything goes here. We do not defy the will of I'ma call her Nia. I know it's Nyarlathotep. Nyarlathotep. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. I had a hard time pronouncing this name my first playthrough. I'm not doing that again. Let's see. She who is many doesn't want those songs on her network. Don't use those names here, you idiot. Okay, both. Very curious. Truth believers, if you've been a fan of ours for some time and seen articles which we had to delete when things got too hot, you'll know who Nia is, and apparently they're also the mysterious programmer who created Crawlster, and personally responsible for blocking Strange Eons from being shared. There's no official way to pronounce this name since it's a made up nonsense word, but I prefer I'm just calling her Nia. Whatever. Say it however you want to say it, and don't feel embarrassed. There's no gatekeeper here. The gatekeeper is a different cryptid. Come back next week for more on that. And given what we know about Nia, is it blocked out of concern for public safety or something more sinister? More to come on the IW2B mailing list. Okay, so from my understanding, so since Nia created Crawlster, does that mean that is she protecting them, or is she just waiting to use? Is she protecting them from the yellow sign, or is she waiting to use it for when the old ones wake up? Let's see. I'm sorry, friend, but you do not seem to be able to access this information. Kind of weird considering how Crawlster is supposed to be an anonymous system anyone can use. Why can't I connect to it? Fortunately, I've got a fix. Clyde's not the only one capable of breaking down digital doors. The same tools I use for copy protection could be useful here. That is dangerous, friend. Do you really need this information? You have the other avenues which may be more promising. Let's hack it. Load up the debugger, buddy. I'm going in. Like a cyberpunk console cowboy. Radical. Hey, what? It sounded cooler in my head. Alright, off to a good start. I hope. I don't know. Eesh! Okay. What would the pattern be? This would be 2? Ah, am I supposed to fill in? Let's see. Great, fantastic, lovely. All right, so my initial hypothesis was completely wrong. And hacked. I'm in. Welcome to the Century Burndown. Devlog, August 7th, 1999. The fascists from the RIAA are launching a John Doe lawsuit against our users. Information wants to be free, and their political cronies responsible for ramming the DMCA into law need to be taken down a peg. Okay, looks like there's a bunch of devlogs here. Let's see. We're finally on version 2.0, should have better response time, and Peerless will refresh without errors. Let's see. This is not about piracy, this is not about free music, this is about absolute defiance, about tearing down the old order and never allowing anything to rise in its place. Do not waver. We're blocking all access from people using Buddy Browser because screw that spyware dog. The Library of Alexandria will be reborn. Our legion is growing. Chaos will crawl across the internet and bring with it the fires of revolution. We are all part of Nia's army, and when the horn sounds, we will be ready. Interesting. Cryptic, but interesting. Seems Nia's got themselves a cult-like following, or more likely a literal cult. Probably doesn't further my goal, but it's nice to dig into forbidden corners now and then. See what you find. Okay, let's look about Nia. Hello, truth believers. This one's a reader request. It took dozens of searches, but here's everything I found on Nia, who is either an ancient god or a creepypasta or both. I like to pronounce that name as Nia, but honestly, go with whatever you feel works. But before I show off my awesome research, check out this super cool fan art of Nia from Catharsis Drill. Okay. Oh, so creepy. Okay. Sweet, huh? Okay, let's get down to the story here. Nia is described by some forum posters as a tall and swarthy man, the rebirth of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh. Common aliases fall in line with this, like the Dark Man or the Black Pharaoh. But honestly, that feels like, I don't know, really problematic and racist. It's like using black magic as shorthand for evil magic in an RPG. So before you blow up my inbox, I'm just reporting my findings here. I definitely don't agree with them. The alias I prefer is Crawling Chaos because it's hella metal, way cooler than generalizing by the color of their skin. Do eldritch entities even have skin? Is Nia a he, a she, or a they? Most of these blogs I use for this research use he, but screw that. We don't know what Nia identify as and won't assume gender. They're also described as an originator of strange devices, a rationalist, and a speaker for sciences. Like Nikola Tesla, I dig the idea that this supposedly horrible, evil, nasty eldritch god is just someone who tinkers and creates and breaks laws of reality in the process. With that in mind, let me get to the real reason I did all this research. I think Nia is an old one. But IW2B, that can't be right. Timeline doesn't match up. I know. We've all seen Alhaz's leaked README. The old ones were Nomatech's first prototype artificial minds, created in the mid-1980s, and Nia is a newcomer on the scene. I can't find any reference earlier than like the mid-1990s. A new old one? A new one? A servant of the old ones? What's really going on here? Dunno, but this just feels right. I can feel it in the back of my mind, like this crawling thing that's urging me on, wanting me to write the truth. Speaking the words of the Crawling Chaos. The messenger of dark and chaotic times, herald of anarchy and madness. Darn it, I just used dark problematically after saying I shouldn't do that. See how easy it is to fumble this stuff? More to come on the IW2B mailing list as I learn more, truth believers. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's recap. I've discovered the name of an old one, Nia, likely is also the mastermind behind Crawlster. My thing is game piracy, not music piracy. No copyright protection to crack on songs, but I know Crawlster, and this feels legit. If Nia hates the yellow sign, maybe they'd be willing to help me scrub it out of my brain. Should be enough research for one day. Time to take a nap to prepare for tonight's digital seance. Okie dokie. Let's go to sleep. I'll settle in to take a nap, resting up before tonight's seance with the Necronomicon. Also like how it's calm and not con. Tonight, I dial up a god using a laptop computer. That sentence no longer worries me like it probably should. Better to accept it than constantly complain about how ridiculous this is. Hopefully, Miss Katonic's dial-up has enough bandwidth, and hopefully, Nia is in a good mood. Can I still watch TV, or is it the same thing? May as well relax and watch a bit of TV first. I wonder if there's something different. I didn't try this. Oh, look at this!
Your local forecast. Expect clear to mostly cloudy skies all week.
Okay. Is that it? That's it! Looks like nothing interesting on the airwaves tonight. I'll check again tomorrow. Okay, registered shareword and not distributed. Okay. To invoke an old one, please enter their ancient name. Now contact Nia at crawlster.net. No when, no why, no here, no there. The new form becomes a sad echo of the old, repeating across a canyon, mid forever. Ooh, here we go, another one of those deep thinkers. The arrow misses the mark. Was it even shot at the target in the first place? Knocked and released so long ago, who can say? Bastard says, that won't fly, Sparky. Can't fly if you clip the wings, asshole. The plummet was never in doubt. Wait, something new. Someone new. An ear is open and pressed against the wall. Eager beaver looking for fresh answers? But we don't like eavesdroppers. Arrogant children playing with stolen digital toys pulled from the bloody cribs of the stillborn. Speak your piece or go in pieces. Who are you? And what convinced you that approaching the crawling chaos was a good life decision? Yeah, my name is Phil, and I need your help. Ah, help. Of course. So the who is little more than screaming irrelevancy. The burning goalposts shifting in your mind matter more than anything else. Okay, I'll bite. Why are you here? That's the more critical question. Let's see. Appeal as a fan. Politely please. Let's go with this. I won't waste your time. I've been infected with the yellow sign. I was hoping you could help me fix my brain. You hate the sign, right? Nobody gets to define my love or my hate but me. I took back my right of self-determination years ago, and have no intention of letting go again. A box full of store brand presumptions. Pour it in the bowl before the milk. Leave the breakfast club disappointed by your thriftiness. You get right to the point, but I have no intention of getting stuck at the end of your rapier. The yellow sign is your problem, not mine. What makes you think Nia is a bringer of anything other than mayhem and disaster? Crawling chaos, remember? The unwelcome mat is out. What makes you think you can pass the collection plate and get anything more than a coupon for a regular-sized drink with any purchases? Presumptive choir of mass hymal hysteria. Even if I wanted to, I'm in no shape to help anyone, not even myself. A million crabs pulling each other down to the bottom of the bucket. That's the god you seek, the god of self-defeat. So if you're gonna burn, you're gonna burn. This old one came rolling home without you. Everyone will cook nice and slow when the strange eons come around. For something to return, offer sympathetic troubles. Maybe I can be an ally. I'm sorry to hear that and I sympathize. If you need help, I could be an ally in your corner, provided I survive this. Help? What makes you think you can do a damn thing to help anyone? Yourself, myself, ourselves, any self? Putting on your oxygen mask doesn't stop the plane from crashing. The throne is calling and nothing will stop that. The whole world should see this yellow sign. Twist yourselves into new shapes before Coronation Day. Y2K is coming, you fools. Flee, hide. Arrogant little shithead who doesn't even know my real name. You think I chose Nia? I didn't choose any of this. I was chosen. Chosen for what? I can use whatever name I prefer. Chosen for what and by whom? What do you mean chosen? Who chose you and why? Pulled from the gutter and thrown in a cage when they can't even see the bars around themselves. Y2K is coming. End of their world, end of their world. Don't fight it. Embrace the yellow sign. Let it change you into what you must become to survive the end. Okay, and you're just gonna spam end of their world. Thank you. And imprint it into my brain. Thank you for that as well. Okay, you must save it over that one. And I'm actually going to end that here. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. My voice is starting to give out. And I don't want to have a sore throat when I wake up in the morning. But yeah, this was whatever the name of this game was. I'm forgetting the title. I can't believe I just forgot the title. Okay, so yeah, I ain't gonna end it here, but yeah, so far, like I said, I did play up until 3. So after this, I don't know much, but I'll continue that in another video. It'll be the third. It'll be this chapter and then the one after that, and then the rest. Hopefully, if my recording goes properly, I won't have to replay anything anymore. But with that being said, that's going to be it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe, as it does help the channel. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Bye.